What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? If you don't know already, man, my name is Brandon Jones and I specialize in helping you. Yes, I said that you make an extra income. If you guys are new, my channel is just based on you, okay? You learning how to make extra income streams. I show you guys my life as an entrepreneur, and I'm doing it even more on my next channel or my other channel, Educated Hustler Vlogs. I am uploading on there daily, guys. I will be vlogging literally every single day, and I want you guys to come along, so make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. It will mean the world to me, y'all. Seriously, okay? It will mean the world to me because this is something I love to do, and I want to show you guys not just this version of me where I'm just sitting down, but I want to show you guys how I'm moving. I want to show you guys the bad, the good, the ups, the downs, the stressful, the relaxing, the vacations, the I'm about to quit, the depression. I want to show you guys it all because as entrepreneurs, we go through a whole bunch of moods, go through a whole bunch of situations, a whole bunch of pain, a whole bunch of loneliness. And I feel like I want you guys to be able to connect with me so I can help you get through it as well, because that is something I've struggled with for years. And I was really hesitant of actually starting a vlogging channel because I'm like, well, who wants to see me, right? Like, nobody cares about me, and that might be true. But one thing I will say is I think a lot of people that it's meant for will see exactly the purpose. Just like people see the purpose of this channel, right? And today we're going to be talking about phone flipping, of course, and the misconceptions with phone flipping, right? I see a lot of YouTubers, okay? And not just YouTubers, I would just literally say I see a lot of people and influencers, and a lot of the things that people are saying when they're saying their testimonials, or they have receipts, or they're making their videos, they're making reels or shorts. A lot of people say the good, but not a lot of people say the bad, right? And a lot of people create misconceptions. And I may be one person at some point in time that's created a misconception that someone believed and it was not true, or it was conveyed the wrong way. I am no saint. I am no perfect individual. Again, you're gonna get nothing but the real from me, especially on my channel, and especially in real life, and especially when you book a call, or you go on iMuscle's Mindset and get a phone flipping academy, or the product, like, you're just going to literally get me, right? And I was shooting a video not too long ago, and I was like, yo, I need to make a video. In the video I was saying, I need to make a video of misconceptions, you know, phone flipping misconceptions, because I know when I first started flipping phones, YouTube was not the place I looked forward to start, or any advice, because I didn't even know this was a thing that people did on the regular. But I really see how people can become misguided because of how much people create a fantasy and an illusion, especially on platforms, of them being successful when they're really not, or them acting as if, you know, they work at Verizon, but they take all the phones out of the safe and then like take a picture with them or something to make it seem like that's the phones they flip. Like, I see that, right? And I'll tell you this, when you really are somebody that flips phones, you're not gonna be the one flipping the phones. You're gonna have people doing it for you, right? That's literally what you work to get done. Like, I have stores and I don't have time to just sit there and flip phones all day, right? I don't have time no more, but I used to, and that's how I first got started, and it's something that I would never get away from, right? But as you grow, as you become somebody that is creating more income streams, you start to understand that you have to employ people to help your other income streams, or you're just going to be running like a wild dog rabbit. If that's, well, yeah, there's no such thing, but you get what I'm saying. But we're going to talk about some misconceptions. I have 5 that I wrote down that I want to talk about, and these are like the most valuable ones I think that we all have a misconception on, especially me when I first started. And the first one is going to be, you need money, right? So I understand that you feel like you need money, and let me just say this before anything: you're not going to see a lot of edits in my videos, because on this channel I try to keep it as real and transparent as possible. And yeah, I just understand that you're not going to get nothing but the real, okay? And when it comes to phone flipping, a lot of people, for some reason, feel like they need money. You can phone flip literally by using somebody else's money. You find somebody like me, somebody that buys phones and has stores, or somebody that doesn't have a store but they buy phones and say, hey, I'll charge you a finder fee and you meet up with the person, but I'll find the people that got the phones. You can literally do that. You don't have to start flipping phones with your own money. Now, you'll make more money if you do, but that's not a necessity. You don't have to. You can still just do it by yourself on your own terms. It is possible. All right. And that is something I think people need to understand is important, because when it comes to money and us thinking that, okay, well, I don't have enough money for it, I know how that can be discouraging. And you don't have to sit there and have that become an outlier and stop you from actually working on your income stream. All right. Now, the next one is you need a mentor. Okay. Now, this is something, it might be like, you might be like, Brandon, you what? Well, Brandon, I thought you were my mentor, or I thought you no, I don't want to be nobody's mentor. I am in no position to ever in life be somebody's mentor, because I don't believe a mentor is somebody that is 100% going to always help you. I feel as though a mentor, or these mentorships people have, they're monetizing people's need. They're monetizing, capitalizing off of people's needs, if that makes sense, right? And that's not something I want to do, right? I want to, and it may seem like that's what we all do, but what I feel like I can make money helping somebody, but then I want them to set their wings free and then to fly by themselves and make money on their own. So then they can come back and be like, yo, I made the bread, I'm with you, I'm up here at the top with you. And then if I ever fall on my butt and I go broke, I can always be like, hey man, can you teach me your way? That's sort of kind of how I view it. So I don't believe in mentors. I've never had a mentor when it comes to any type of income stream. And that is something that I think if you don't have like a mentor or somebody that you feel like you can look up to that answers all your questions, that's okay. Some of us, we need that pain, we need that frustration, we need that confusion, we need the ups and downs of being alone trying to figure it out. Some of us, we need that. Some of us, we need to be able to understand how to problem solve, because those moments sometimes can create beautiful outcomes and create us being stronger at the end, right? And that's why you don't have to have a mentor. So don't ever make that a priority. The next one is going to be what you see is real. A lot of people feel like what they see is real, and it's not always true. A lot of people are BS on the internet. A lot of people are BS in person, right? It's not about what you see. It's really about what system people have in place and the consistency in it. I wouldn't say seeing somebody be successful is a sign for you to hop into it. I feel like seeing somebody be successful, but also understanding that, okay, they're successful at flipping phones, but let me look at how consistent they have to be to get to that point. And am I willing to sacrifice my time, or sacrifice my happiness, or, you know, sacrifice some of my mental health, honestly, to be that consistent? So understanding what you're willing to lose to actually learn this phone flipping game, but also to get up every day, make those offers, and then when you get the offer that you want, get up and drive or meet the person that you're trying to meet. Those take a lot of discipline, and sometimes you may see people doing these things and think, oh, I can just do it, but that's not always the case. And we have to understand that everybody's different, everybody has a different path, and we can't always judge ourselves on somebody else. Sometimes we have to understand that we're gonna have to give something up to get something, and that's the most case with a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people fail at a lot of things, because they compare themselves and think, oh, he did it so I can, but you're not seeing what he's doing behind the scenes. You're not seeing if I was crying before I shot this video. You're not seeing if I was sitting there having a bad day because I'm depressed because I didn't make as much as I did yesterday before I shot this video. You're not seeing all of the sleepless nights that I sat there recording, not getting any views, to now just getting some views and still feeling like you don't see everything, right? You only see what people show you. So always try to deep dive into people's systems and understand if you can do that, right? That's one of the biggest things I would say. Be the next one. Being nice is gonna get the deal done. I can't explain how many people in our Discord show negotiations where they're trying to be nice to individuals and it always backfires on them. Because see, with business, it's no time to be nice, right? Business is business. I don't feel any type of emotional connection to anybody when I'm doing business, because business isn't meant to have any emotion in it. Because if we have emotion in it, sometimes we won't make the right decision. Sometimes the decisions will be altered. And if our decisions are altered, then that doesn't necessarily put our business in the best position. And I like to think of my business as a baby. And why would I put my baby in a bad situation because I'm being emotional? So stop being so nice to individuals and say what you want and what you mean, and be unapologetic about it, because that's going to get you not just the results that you want, but also the clarity on if you'll be able to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. So being real is very, very important. And the last one, last but not least, you'll be rich. Listen, anybody that's saying they got rich off of phone flipping is crazy, right? Because see, it's not about getting rich off of phone flipping. You will really technically be getting rich off of networking, because phone flipping has so many different components to it and so many scaling opportunities that it would no longer just be flipping phones. It could be a refurbished business. It could be a whole bunch of different things, but don't think that you're going to get rich going into this. Start with small goals. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other at a time, and then let it grow on its own and see how it benefits you, right? Don't just sit there and think that you're just going to be the man. It's not how it works, okay? So take your time, pray, and be confident in yourself, and understand you're gonna have dark moments where you're just so upset and just confused, or you lost money, but those moments will make you better. So you have to get ready for those moments, and the only way you can stay steadfast with that is by just having small goals, trying to get 1% better every single day, not trying to sit there and take over the world and build Rome in one day. Just take your time and you'll get this, guys. So those are the misconceptions, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.